I'm going to day trade the next 24 hours straight with no experience. I'm going to dig really deep and research the strategies to try them out as a beginner. So starting with $100, I'm going to trade the whole day and try out the strategies that are supposed to be the best for beginners. So is it possible to make money with day trading as a complete beginner in such a short time period? And if so, how complicated is it? Which platforms should I use and what strategies are the best? So come with me on this adventure because I'm documenting everything. So there's one important aspect in day trading. Because as opposed to investing where you think a stock will go up long term, in day trading you buy and sell based on a short term analysis. And therefore research is very important. Especially for a complete beginner like me. I never traded and I don't know nothing about it. So that's what I'm going to do now. So let's start. So after some research, I found out that most traders trade with chart patterns. Those patterns like this. So chart pattern is a set price action that repeated itself again and again. The idea behind the chart pattern analysis is that by knowing what happened after a pattern in the past, you can take an educated guess on what might happen if it appears again. So you can basically guess the future on base of what happened in the past. So for example, if you see this pattern on a stock chart and in the past after this pattern the stock went up, it might go up also this time. And for me, I choose those two strategies to work with. First, the double-legged flags, and second, when the price respects the support and resistance levels. So double-legged flags basically mean when the price went up a lot, then went down a little bit, then went up again and then dipped again. So you should buy at the entry of this last level and then the price should go up again. And for what I understood, this pattern also works for a downtrend. And now to the support and resistance levels. Those are basically just previous levels where the price hit and bounced off. So you basically can expect the price to stay in this range. Okay, so now I'm going to look out for exactly those patterns and hopefully I can predict the price. So now we made the account and here's the $100 ready for trading. And this is just the dumbest thing ever because I'm a complete beginner. I don't know nothing about day trading, so please don't copy me. This is just for the experiment. But now let's start. So I searched for quite a while, but after some time I found something. So currently I have here a buy order. So I was looking at the stock because it had the same pattern as the double-legged flags. First it went up, then it went down, then it went more up, then it went down, and theoretically now it should go up again. And so I bought the stock. I then observed the stock to see if I was right. It was like a roller coaster. First up, then down, and then up again. But after a while it was clear in which direction the stock was going. Okay, so it didn't go as planned. So the price went down and therefore I now lost money. So here you see that I'm a complete beginner and I don't know nothing about it. And so after around 2 hours of trading, I now lost 50 cents. So after this failure, I continued trading. So I traded, but the trading was difficult for several reasons. One reason was that if you buy a stock and the price goes up, you still could be making a loss, because you're paying a little bit more than the actual price of the stock. So for example, if the price of the stock is $50, you can buy the stock at $50.01. And therefore the price must at least rise to $50.02 to make a profit. And therefore also the margins for your profits are smaller. Another thing that makes trading difficult is that you should always trade with your head and never with emotions. I often wanted to get more profits and got greedy. So even though I had planned to sell a stock at a certain price, I waited and hoped that I would make more money. But often the complete opposite happened and the stock fell. So even though it was difficult, I continued. I mainly started to search for volatile stocks because apparently those are the best for day trading. And after some time I got quite comfortable and so I started to trade more stocks at the same time. So now that I'm starting to trade many stocks at the same time, I'm now going to use stop losses. And for those of you who don't know what a stop loss is, it's basically very simple. So a stop loss is basically a set price where it automatically sells your stocks to limit your losses. So for example, if you buy a stock for $50, you then set the price loss to $45. So if the stock falls down to $45, it automatically sells it. That has the benefit that if the stock would have fallen to $30, you would not have made a $20 loss, but just a $5 loss. So it's basically like a safety net to prevent you from big losses. So even if you aren't monitoring your stocks 24/7, you can be sure that you aren't making that big of a loss. And this also works to take profits. So if a stock hits a certain price, it automatically sells to secure your profits. So now I'm going to start to trade more stocks at the same time with the help of these stop losses. And again, I'm a complete beginner. I don't know what I'm doing, so please don't copy me and let's hope for the best. So set up some trades with stop losses. And after a time... Okay, so I just found out that one of my stop losses got activated. And if you look at the trade, here is where I bought. You see that I bought at the worst possible time ever. So yeah, not that motivating. So I bought at the worst possible time. But with trading, it's all about making a profit on average over time. And so I continued. But as the time passed by, it got late. So it's already late and it's getting dark outside, but I'm still trading. Most of the markets are closed and therefore I'm now mainly focusing on Forex because it's open the whole day. But I'm really exhausted and tired. But nevertheless, I'm going to keep trading because it's a 24-hour challenge. Let's continue. So now I traded for a really long time and I'm really tired. Every time it's the same thing. So every time I think I know where the price will go, the price goes the complete opposite direction. For example, if I think the price will go up, the price goes down and then I lose money. So maybe I should start to do the complete opposite of what I thought, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to continue to trade for a little bit and then I'm going to call it a day. So I used the last hours of the challenge to give everything. I made some last really risky trades and many turned out in a way I didn't think they would. Okay, so now it's the next day and now I'm going to tell you the results. But first of all, I'm a complete beginner and therefore I never expected to make a lot of money. I made this challenge for entertainment reasons and to give you a reality check so you never start trading without an experience. And so now, after a full day of trading with no experience as a complete beginner, I made a $5 loss. Thanks for watching and watch this video right here.